Okay. Today's topic is how complex is solving an optimum layout for a keyboard. And my argument is that it is a complex, and I will present one sub-problem of the whole problem to prove that it is complex, since this one sub-problem itself is extremely complex. So let's assume that we want to create a keyboard layout which has 30 keys, like this, let's say 5 rows and 6 columns. Like this. So this layout has 30 positions, and we would like to place, say, letters A to Z here, which is total 26 letters, and we have left 4 places. So let's say we place dot, comma, I don't know, enter key and space key. So this is our simple layout. And now the question is, or let's say we want to test, we want to construct all possible layouts by placing all these characters and symbols on this layout in all possible different organized in all possible ways. So how many ways is there to do it? Okay, no, let's calculate it. Let's say we place A first somewhere. You have a 26, we have a 30 options. 30 options, since we have a 30 placeholders here. Okay, now our A is somewhere here. Let's say it's here, it doesn't matter where it is. Then we want to place B here. Okay, we have 29 options left. We place somewhere B here. Then we want to place C here. Okay, we have 28 options left, since 2 of the 30 are already used, and so on and so on and so on. So 2, 1. So we can organize these letters and symbols in this many different ways on this layout. So this is total 30 fraction. And this is a big number. You can hit it in your solver and find out it by yourself, but it is a really big number. So for example, let's say you want to calculate this, do something in your computer at this many times. Is it possible? to do anything with in your computer at this many times. Say let's just type this is some pseudo algorithm or pseudo language. I is 0 while let's say I plus plus is smaller than 30 fraction. Do nothing. This is my algorithm here. Can I ever calculate this algorithm? No. This number is such a huge that, for example, if you compare it to the age of the universe, top processor speeds in the world, and to the number of all computers in the world, you can understand that by using all computers in the world and using the time span of the age of all universe, you are not able to go to this loop. Okay, so that's the issue, and practically in this loop you have to calculate something. You have to measure some parameters for your layouts. How comfortable it is to type with this layout. So in practice you have to calculate something in this loop, some comfort measures, for example with finger travel. Okay, and that's not all. The actual problem is much more complicated, since this is just a one layout configuration option, or I mean one grid option. You might have like grid like this shape, or grid like this shape, or you may not like have square size grid at all, but let's say rather hexagonal grid or some other grid. And you have multiple languages, and so on and so on. So my point is that calculating optimum layout is not a trivial task, and you cannot calculate some measure or any measure for all possible layouts, even for this one grid. And if you consider that you have multiple grid options in your mind, or algorithm generating multiple grid options, and for every grid is such a huge task to calculate all layouts, it is impossible.